Happy Thursday, chosen one. Welcome back to Mazitande channel, guys. My name is Nomam Somi. Happy Thursday, Bantabasekaya. In this channel, we talk about everything personal growth and development, how to evolve, how to love yourself, like anything in that nature. Okay, welcome back, Bantabasekaya. Chosen one. Today, let us talk about outgrowing some of your friendships, some of your connections ever since now you evolve, chosen one. Let us talk about it, chosen one, and let me know your experience. Please drop me a comment down below. Mtasekai. Bantabasekai, if you resonate with this video, please drop me a comment. I would like to hear your experience on how is your life going ever since now you woke up to your new self. You woke up to your higher self. Now you no longer resonate with some of the people that you used to know, some of the people that you used to hang around with. Now you no longer resonate with them. So how is your experience so far, chosen one? Because let me tell you, this journey is not easy. Spiritual journey is not easy. I remember when everything started with me, when I began to see synchronicities like angel numbers and all that. It was all glory, and I walk on my path. I still pick up feathers on my path. It was all glory up until I get deep into it. I had survived dark nights of the soul. I'm still surviving dark nights of the soul right at this moment, right now as I'm making this video. I'm still surviving dark nights of the soul. So it's not glory, chosen one. Some of the people, they even take their own life because they do not understand what is happening to themselves. When they try to speak to other people, they think they are crazy. Yes, chosen one. So that's the kind. If you had made it this far, you are still surviving. You have survived dark nights of the soul, chosen one. Let me tell you, you had made it, and God knows you. Bantabasekai. Those who did not survive, I'm not judging anyone. Bantabasekai. Our journey are not the same. Sometimes you do not get the full, the enough support that you deserve. You know, people judge you because people judge a lot. And the most people who will judge you are those that you still sitting with them, because when this journey started, God always isolates you. But if you are not listening to God properly, you still continue with the people that are no longer good for your soul. They are no longer matching the new you that you are becoming. And when you speak to them about the things that you're experiencing, obviously they're going to think you're crazy because they're not vibrating the same way that you do. They do not see the things that you see. They do not hear God the way that you hear God, chosen one. So Mtasekai, I'm here to tell you that don't get frustrated when you are no longer resonating with some of your old connections, some of your old friends. Some of them, they even ghost you. When they ghosting you, they thinking that they trying to make you feel bad, because now they can see that you evolving. They can see that you are changing, and they trying. Because as a chosen one, you have to remember, as a chosen one, we always have this spirit to give. We have this. We were born like that. We are created like that. We are such giving people. We have this giving nature in us, that we give and give. But then when you wake up to your higher self, now you realize that you've been so generous with your energy. You've been so generous with everything that you have. These people that you've been giving to them, they do not even deserve your energy. So they begin to ghost you, thinking that they're frustrating you, children. When they do this, children, let me tell you, Mtasekai, ghost them back, chosen one. When they do that, because anyways, you're gonna lose them, because they no longer resonate with your new you. They no longer resonate with your higher self. I tell you guys, some of us, we even divorce our spouse of 20 donkey years when we wake up to our higher self. We drop them, because now even the spouse, the person that you were married to for the past 20 years, now after you woke up to your higher self, realize that this person does not resonate with you anymore. You were married to him or her because you were vibrating the certain way when you were married to him. But now, 20 years later, you realize, no, this person has been holding you back. Because some of the people that we surround ourselves with, they are holding us back, chosen one. So Mtaseka, don't get frustrated when you're losing people along your journey, because now those people they're no longer matching with your new you. They're no longer matching with your new higher self, chosen one. Yes, as a chosen one, we evolve every single day. We evolve like 100 miles per hour every single day. Can you imagine evolving like that, and you're still gonna carry on and chill with the people that are not evolving the same way you are, chosen one, they're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna get frustrated, chosen one, which is why, chosen one, you should move away from such people. And don't be even apologetic about it. Their season in your life, it's now over. The universe is gonna bring the new people that are going to resonate with this person that you are right now, chosen one, including your new husband, including your new wife, chosen one. I don't care how old you are, chosen one, because in most times as chosen one, we wake up. It's very rare to find that the chosen one wake up. It's in your early 20s. It's very rare. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's very rare. Most chosen one, we woke up. It's our later stage. It's our later 30s, late 30s, late 40s, even early 50s. So some of you guys, you're gonna still holding on to your husband, even if it does, to your husband, on to your wife, even if it's no longer matching with your new you, because now you're scared that's who you're going to meet at the age of 50 or at the age of 40. That's okay. I'm here to tell you today. You may meet a new person even at the age of 60. You may meet someone who resonates with your new higher self. You do not have to hold on to the people because you've known them longer. Chosen, and I've been making that mistake, and I've realized this is it. I've realized I've been making that mistake I've been holding on to my old friends because I've known them for the longest time and they've been helping me along my journey. But God has been telling me that I need to release these people because now God had sent my angels to help me along my journey. Because remember, chosen, what does not happen with the man, it happens with God. Because I know sometimes how tough it is to let people go because you are scared that who is going to be there for you. But you forget the fact that when God let these people go out of our life, He is sending more people to help you. He might not send like human beings, like people like you. He will send your angels to help you along your journey. He is here for you. God Himself is here for you to help you with your journey, chosen. And so, that's a kaya. Release your old self so that you wake up, you fully wake up to your new self. Because you're never gonna enjoy your new self, chosen one, your new higher self, if you're still holding on to your older people, to your older friendships, to your older connections, to your old spouse. Even though it does not resonate with your new you now, because you are scared that if you let people go, who is going to be there for you? Children, trust me, God Himself is going to be there for you. God is going to send new people like human beings now. I'm not even talking about angels, because your angels always been here for you, even before you even evolve. Chosen one, your angels have been always be there for you, but now after you have evolved, now because you are by yourself and your angels understand that there is no one around you and you need more support, you need more guidance, your angels are even more present in your life right now. Even God Himself, He is in your presence 100% now, chosen one, which is why God keep waking you up at 3 a.m. so that you tell God exactly what you need, chosen one. So maybe before you were waking up at 3 a.m. but you did not understand why you always wake up at that hour. But now you have that subconsciously now you know. That's when you wake up at that hour. It's because God wants you to be in communication with you. God wants you to be even closer with you. So now you're no longer ignoring that 3 a.m. call. But before you woke up to your higher self, you used to ignore that 3 a.m. call. So I'm talking from experience, because I've been always waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning. But I never understand why. I used to tell my friends that I have a problem of sleeping, like I struggle from insomnia. But let me tell you now, chosen, I do not struggle from insomnia. The minute I go to bed, I don't fall asleep like 2 minutes earlier after I went to bed. But I fall asleep like maybe 20-30 minutes later. But before, I never used to fall asleep that I used to struggle to fall asleep. But now I do not struggle to fall asleep, because God knows that He had to wake me up at 3 a.m. But before, I used to struggle to fall asleep, and I will wake up at 3 a.m. and I never understand why. Sometimes I will stay up all night. Never understood why. But God always had a plan, but I just didn't know what was the plan. So when God now wakes me up at 3 a.m., I know that it's time for me to get closer to him, because now God had become my friend. God had become a pillar of my strength, because God understands my journey. Now God understands the fact that I had woke up to my higher self. I had woke up to my new you. God wants to make sure that I depend on him more than I depend on a man. On men, chosen one. So everything, chosen one, happens for a reason. So when you're losing people, don't be scared to let these people go, chosen one. They no longer resonate with your higher self. They no longer resonate with you. Let them ghost you, chosen one, if they want to ghost you, because that's what they do. Let them ghost you, chosen one. Allow them to ghost you. Allow them to exit your life, chosen one. The universe will never let you down. The universe will never let you down. Your old friends are no longer resonate with your higher self, chosen one. You travel 100 miles per hour now with your level of elevation, chosen one. So you have nothing in common with these people anymore. You have nothing in common with them. They frustrated with you because they do not understand you. They've been telling you that you've changed, chosen one. Let them allow them to tell you that you changed, and take that as a compliment, because it is a compliment. Yes, you have changed. You have changed now because you have put God first. You have put God first. You have woke up to your higher self, chosen one. Something that some of these people, they would even died without experiencing that, without experiencing it. Because instead of these people being inspired by who you are and learn from you, they judge you, chosen, and they think you are crazy. Let them think you are crazy. Let them think you are weird, chosen, while you're experiencing your higher self, while you're elevating to your higher self every single day, chosen. And let them judge you, because yes, they are judging us. They are judging us. They are telling us that we are crazy. They are telling us that we are weird. Take that as a compliment, chosen, because it is a compliment. Yes, we are crazy. Let them tell you that you are crazy, and just say thank you when they tell you that. Let them tell you that you are weird, because you are elevating, because you've been elevated, chosen one. It is okay for these people to call you all these names. It is okay. Take it as a compliment. But what I do not want you guys to do is to hold on to the people that are no longer good for your energy. They are no longer good for your soul. They are going to distract your journey, chosen one. They are going to distract your journey. They are going to doubt. They are going to make you doubt yourself, which is why God separates you from these people, because God wants you to depend on him. God wants you to ask him anything, which is why he wakes you up at 3 a.m. in the morning, so that you can ask him anything, children, and he will always answer you, baby. Children, I'm here to guarantee you now, he will always answer you. So don't be afraid to let your old friends go. Don't be afraid to let your old spouses go. God will always bring you a new spouse, children. And even if God does not bring you a new spouse, children, but let me tell you, you have God, you have your higher self. If you have your higher self, let me tell you, having new friends, it's a bonus. If you have your higher self, having new friends, it's a bonus. Having a new spouse, it's a bonus, because you're already happy with yourself. You're already happy within, children. But before you woke up to your higher self, you have always been desperate to have people around you to validate you, to love you, because you did not love yourself enough. But now, after your elevation, children, you do not even see the need of having these people around you. You do not even see the need of having a spouse. You attract these things automatically. These things will come to you automatically, because now you do not need these things. But before, when you used to need this thing, when you used to be so desperate for a new boyfriend, when you used to be so desperate for a new spouse, and it's never happened the way that you wanted to. Because, chosen one, remember, chosen one, when you're desperate for things to happen in your life, it does not happen. That's the kind. But things happen when you're at least relaxed. When you're desperate for things to happen, when you're desperate for success to come now to happen, it's not going to happen. When you're desperate for a child, to have a child, now whatever that you're desperate for, children, you do not attract that. But when you are relaxed, that's where you attract beautiful things, chosen one. So God wants you to fully trust in him, chosen one. To fully trust in him. When you are relaxed, everything, you become a magnet of everything that you want. When you relax and you trust yourself, you trust your higher self, anything will fall into place, chosen one. Even if you do not get married again at the age of 40 or at the age of 50, but you can never feel like you need a spouse. Let me tell you this, chosen one. You can never feel like you need it. And when you do not feel like you need it, that's where you're going to attract it. So just relax, Bantabasekai, and trust the universe. Trust the fact that the universe will always bring you anything that you want, chosen one. Because that's what God wants us to do. God want us to trust in him. He does not want us to trust in man. He wants us to trust in him, chosen one. When we fully trust God, anything just flow, bantu basekhaya. Which is why you shouldn't ignore that 3 a.m. call and let these people go, bantu basekhaya, because you've already outgrown them, chosen one. They're no longer matching with your beautiful, sexy energy. Chosen one. Yes, bantu basekhaya, they no longer resonate with you. Your old spouse is no longer matching your energy, bantu basekhaya. Let him or let her go, bantu basekhaya. God will always bring you more things that you want, chosen one. Anything that you want, the universe will bring it to you. Just trust your higher self. Just trust your higher self, bantu basekhaya. And anything you want, it will deliver in a silver platter like this. Do not hold on to all the things that are no longer serving you, chosen one. Let go of your old friends. Let go of your old spouse. Let go of all of his chosen one and trust the universe. If you fully trust the universe and you relax, anything just flow, bantu basekhaya. But when you're desperate, you want things to happen, it will never happen, bantu basekhaya. It will never happen. Okay? Thank you, bantu basekhaya. Thank you, chosen one. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support. I appreciate you, bantu basekhaya, each and every single day. I appreciate you coming and view my content each and every single day. I appreciate your time. May the Lord blesses you. And bantu basekhaya, don't be afraid to let these people go. Don't be afraid, chosen one. The universe will always bring you new people that are going to resonate with your new higher self. Okay? Happy Thursday, chosen one. I love you and God bless you.